Camila and Idina. How are you doing?
Great.
How are you?
I'm doing so well. I just finished watching Cinderella. I feel like I'm on top of the world. It's just the first of many rewatches to come, let me tell you.
I love it.
So fun to connect with you, especially knowing I'm the envy of so many people across the world. Camila, this is your film debut, but you're credited as an actress in 41 projects, and your music videos are no less than a visual spectacle. Talk me through how and if this experience was different.
Oh, it was so different. I mean, this film made me just so excited to do more films. Like it was just such an amazing experience. I also find that it's so different than doing music too, because, first of all, selfishly, it was like my first time feeling like I never got to go to summer camp. And it was just like this summer camp experience of like seeing the same people every day. And, I think there's a lot of like vulnerability and intimacy and closeness that happens like in between takes and when you mess up and the laughter and the nervousness. And
it's also putting on a music. I mean, films are like that, but I think it's the musical aspect, the theatrical part of it, the cast, like learning choreography and rehearsals and all of that.
True.
Helps bond everybody really well.
Guys, I never went to summer camp either. You think like I could do Beauty and the Beast next? I'm never going to go to summer camp. But, the problem with fairy tales now is, you can't really revisit them without looking at their problematic aspects. That it's kind of awkward. You have like a love-hate relationship with your favorite fairy tales. And this is the most feminist and most inclusive retelling yet of Cinderella. You have to agree.
Yes, I like how she said that.
Oh yeah,
it is really inclusive and feminist.
Totally. Yeah. No, I think everything from, the kind of the character of Cinderella and her kind of looking at this societal problem, which is that, women are just expected to be wives and that's like the most that they can aspire to. And she's like, well, I'm talented and I have things that I want to do. And, why can't I do that? Let me just like be the one to change that. And so she's kind of like a trailblazer in that aspect. And everything from that to Billy Porter playing, the Fab G, the fabulous godmother, and seeing, Kay was posted this on her Instagram story, which I really loved. Like she was like, when they talked about it, Billy was like, magic has no gender. Like, it's like the Fab G exists out of this kind of like gender binary. So I love that you said that about inclusivity too, because I love that about this movie too. Like everything about it, I feel like is like this update on like.
Absolutely. And even Idina's character got redemption, right? Because of course you put the wicked stepmother, Idina, but you also put misunderstood in her. So I like how there's, redemption in for your character. For the queen, Pierce Brosnan has to bring out his vocal cords. You have his daughter. Then, Camila, you rescue the prince. There's so many things to love about this film. But despite it, having all those layers, I keep looking at this and singing, I love it when you call me Cinderella. Did you guys do that too?
Yes, all day we were singing that.
That's hilarious. I've actually never heard that. But that is amazing. I love that.
Yeah. So, I look at you and I look at you, Idina, I'm sorry, but, again, I'm like, let it go. Do you guys do that to each other? Or do you sing each other's songs to each other? Or is it just like us plebs who do that to you guys?
I actually remember when I had this playlist that was like inspiring me for like before we started filming, and I had Into the Unknown on there.
You did?
Yeah, I did. And then like I remember being like, I actually have to take this off because I'm just gonna be like probably more nervous when I see her, because
I would have been good because I always need a little ego boost. So I would have been happy to have heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we it's everybody's. All the characters are we get to see all the characters in a more complex and a deeper level, and but Kay does it with joy and with humor and really understands how music can tell a story and bring a character to life, and there was a lot of joy on the set. And then especially we felt the tsunami, if you will, of COVID approaching, and then we had to shut down. And then the fact that we actually got to get back there and finish it, it
was emotional.
Yeah, because we didn't know if we would get to finish it.
Totally.
I'm glad you did, because you had me grooving throughout this film, I have to say, for sure. And, we all have our favorite moments in fairy tales. Your favorite moment from Cinderella is the pumpkin. I don't know why. I don't have an explanation. What is yours?
My favorite moment from the movie, I really love, dang, spoiler alert, but I like at the end when we sing to each other and I kind of like see her in the crowd and she just kind of like belts. It was such a magical moment that day. And like when you did that too, it was just like, I feel like so symbolic too of your character. It's like such a powerful woman and has so much like power inside of her, like through her voice, but at the same time is so like repressed.
Yeah.
So that was like really magical when
same day for me. Maybe it's because it was my first day back from COVID and we're being really safe and all that, but it was just a nerve-wracking time. And then watching Camila just command all of the dancers around her and Let's Get Loud at the end and just do your thing. And I mean, I had been complimenting her as an actress the whole time, but then I was just reminded of what a performer, incredible performer she was, like shot after shot, take after take after take, dancing her ass off and singing. And and it's a really triumphant part of the
true movie. And the day felt like that too, like it was just it was fun.
I have to say it's so fantastic to see the love between the two of you. And for viewers who are watching, there's no pumpkin in this film. It just happens to be my favorite part of the fairy tale.
Is there?
No, there's no pumpkin. I have to tell everybody, And you guys should know I watched this film. I've already seen it 1.5 times. And I'm going to watch it like every weekend for a long time. And I have to wrap now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.